Okay, no, we don't gotta get money with you. Bitch, we gon' get money regardless. I'ma let you do all of the talking. Don't get me started, you know I'ma stop it. And I don't got a cent for a hoe. She bringing up money, I'm changing the topic. No, she need to be talking about stuff.
What?
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason.
Oh my God. Yes.
Thank you, Coach.
You could beat him, bro.
The Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, it's a preseason match.
Bro, you gotta take advantage of these AIs, bro. We've been playing these shits all our lives. What's wrong with this nigga?
Be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They will be led out by the former Heisman Trophy winner back in 2016. Always a
nigga, where do I go? Because Monster said don't pick my defense until you see their defense. What does that even fucking mean?
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
But how come I never see it?
And he's upended at the 35.
Where? Go to formations?
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
Single back bunch ace. That's what it says.
Like to call it. Get them into rhythm early. Something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he stopped behind the line by this Bengals defense.
One running back. Oh, 3 wide receivers. Okay.
But I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over.
Who's their quarterback?
So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through,
I just dropped the pick.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling.
This game don't like me.
So the defense able to get off the field.
I was kind of behind them.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
I mean, this is my first time versing the AI on this league. Besides last season. You gotta see what's on. Let me see. See, here I'm running. Fuck that. Who's messaging me, bro? What's my nigga,
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon.
Mixon's gone, baby.
Sheds himself free. And they're going to have this across midfield.
See that? Some Mixon ain't playing with y'all, man.
Good for 37 yards. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front.
Nah, he just broke that bitch.
Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any.
See, this is some type of. I'm running again.
Nah, they're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, good. Backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. From the 39, Bridgewater.
Look at that throw, baby. Oh man, that's AI. That's the shit light.
As the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line.
You gotta see what's open.
He's gonna be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm gonna have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Facts. Oh my. He picks it, bro. Are you kidding me? How? That's insane.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either.
One hand?
after the interception. Here's Jackson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's crazy.
Tate, his intended receiver. And now it's second down. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking
That was a
at?
bullet pass, too.
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses.
I read the screen, I still get stuck, bro.
Just go out and make plays. You kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving
Yeah,
it with his third and 1. They'll try to run for the first.
Come on, he gets the first down.
Get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson now. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He'll get 15 and
Chill.
on 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Yeah.
10 yards, good for a giant first down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Jackson on 1st down.
Moving.
One thing you're hoping for
2
when you
wide
run
receivers.
drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, he's got his man.
It's like, come on, why is everybody open, bro?
Inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, 1st down. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. To throw is Jackson. That one is caught by Hunt.
I'm not getting no type of pressure, nothing.
4 yards on the dump off at 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 2nd down now, it's Hunt, and that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Like, yo, this man is sitting in the pocket for years, bro.
From 4 yards out, as his
God damn.
first here in this opening quarter.
Okay, the highlights are going to show the guy throwing it, the guy catching, and ending up in the end zone. How about those big guys up front that allowed that to happen? He had a ton of time to throw the ball.
He did. There's 2 sides to that coin, though. The O-line was great, D-line not very good.
And as well as coverage, because now you're really stuck in a bad spot. That much time to throw the ball, someone usually comes through.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And that seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust, and he knows how good his guy is. So to him, it wasn't up for grabs. To him, it was a big play waiting to happen.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. C.J. Uzomah there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. New York set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
These two teams all tied after one. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. This is Hunt on the draw play.
Bro, take this man down, bro.
3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Blitz coming.
You go.
He goes. Nick Vigil drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
My
they
God.
get the sack on the blitz, but it was 3rd and inches. Are you surprised like I am they weren't running the football there?
I'm right there with you. I would have thought at worst, quarterback sneak, try and pick up the first down and move on. But instead, I think they thought they could catch him by surprise and maybe hit something deep.
The Bengals drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Bridgewater. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Oh, my fucking God.
He's picked off just shy of midfield.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or 2 to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
They'll run on 1st down. Hunt. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 29 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun to give to Mixon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. Here's Damian Williams making his way back out. And he's had his chances in this game. He just hasn't been able to find any daylight so far.
Patience, patience, patience. And that's the hard part for a runner because they expect every run to be a big one for something to pop. So they have to sometimes go through the struggles before it happens for them later in the game. But you got to give credit to the rest of the team. They've worked around the fact that he hasn't had his normal big game.
Yeah, despite his struggles, still winning here in the second quarter. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He completes it to Tate. Boom! Still fighting for tackles. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Jackson now, 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20.
It's impossible.
All the way down to the 17-yard line. 17 yards and a giant first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now it's Jackson firing quickly here. And
You can't make a tackle. You can't do shit.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he is in.
It's impossible.
Touchdown, Giants. Kareem Hunt ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Getting set to go again on offense. We get a peek at Julio Jones now. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. He's going to loft it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Julio Jones, 81 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions,
Trip.
I'd hear 9 from the receivers, That meant fly route.
Trip.
Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the
Trip.
zone for the touchdown.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yeah.
Good. Yo. Oh, I can't discuss that because I'm live. I'm on.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way
Why can't you discuss it live?
Because I want people to know my strategy on defense.
Oh, you got your stream, your audio on your stream?
Yeah. I think so. I don't know.
I can tell you, I'm watching it. Yeah, you definitely do.
Yeah.
From the 24, Jackson. His throw's going to be incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You think the plans for them to at least play into the third quarter, if not all the way through.
Yeah, might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the third quarter, they might pull them after that. If not,
you can take it and wrap it up.
Bro, I'm covering 2 guys. I can't cover 1 guy.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line for being correct. 17 yards and a Giant first down.
You lost it or he lost it?
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still
playing good defense. It's just the fucking AI.
I know.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
I'm trying to send pressure at least, but I'm not getting shit. If I don't send pressure, that motherfucker will sit in the pocket all day.
Look what you're doing, bro. I'm watching you do it. You want a close success and zone blitz 3. Like, why are you doing that?
What do you mean? You
I
said
told you what to do when there's 3 wide receivers. I told you what to do.
You know, you said 2 and under. They have 3.
Yeah, 2 and under. That's when you're in a 4-3. Big nickel is 3 and up.
Oh, see, I don't want you to say it on the stream, fool.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake.
That's what I was trying to ask.
But I'm the only one watching him, bro.
Nah, you and Jay, someone else. You exposed me. I could score fine. I can't get a stop. Jesus.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Yo, pause the shit and take the audio out of your goddamn broadcast. Why didn't you do that? That's the guy.
I don't know how to do it.
Pause it and I'll show you.
I pause. What's next? Party settings. Mm-hmm. All 3?
Giant touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And now let's discuss Julio Jones, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
Back to it after the pick 6. Bridgewater. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
Final play of the half, Bridgewater. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
Getting set to go again here, Teddy Bridgewater coming back onto the field. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Preston Smith in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Joe Mixon, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Third and long for Bridgewater. Looking downfield for Jones, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 41, Jackson. Now the ball comes loose, and the Bengals have recovered it.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it, preseason.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Check 3.
Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
On second down, it's Hunt. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Jackson. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
And being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
On 2nd and 7, Bridgewater.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking
under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jabal Sheard. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there is just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. They get just 2 out of it there, and it's 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 2nd down now, it's Hunt. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. Watch twist.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He's got it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night, and that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports.
40 got. 40 got.
Now it's the backup Stafford. And he will touchdown. From 3 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Did you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do.
At least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Can you draw corkers? Jeff.
They'll run again with Bernard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Bridgewater. He completes it to Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
16. Watch 16. He likes to go for the sideline. Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Move.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Fighting through pressure. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Shane Ray in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Throwing is Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And the Bengals on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. From the gun, Bridgewater. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
New York set to take the field. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's your biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks. Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Bridgewater. And he's got this down to the 35. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now the first carry for Brian Hill. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll give it to Mixon, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Bullock good on the end. More off this lead. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll have a first down past the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Stafford going to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Jeremiah Tauchu in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight.
57. Mike, 57.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. And he gets it to Funchess complete. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 17 at a Cincinnati first down. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back.
Let's go. Let's do it.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. First down, Bridgewater. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shane Ray in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon.